Found a quick bug with hit rating calculations. All of these were if the hit rate is less than the roll, which was the wrong way around. So the hit rate is the target we're looking for, say 70, 80. The roll is the number between 1 and 100. And we want to check if the 1 to 100 is less than or equal to the 80 or 70, then it hits, not the other way around. So I updated that in Melee, Magic, and Set%. They all had that same round the wrong way logic. So that was nice and quick. I was going to do some visual stuff, but it did not look very good. So I need to go back to the drawing board and come up with more ideas for that. Right now, though, I did separate all the top-facing faces. I split those off of the object underneath and then created a sort of one object that holds all of the upper faces and then one object that holds all the sides. So it was much easier to just slap some green texture on the top faces and a bit of brown on the side faces so that it looks like earth or something. Again, it's not how I want it to look in the end, but it's even this is a bit funky actually. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's kind of close. One thing. Um, so I've split those two as well now, and that means I can easily say put the dirt there and put the grass on there. So where is the game at the moment? No upward facing mesh. Okay, so cube 4 is the sides now, so I can get rid of that. And this cube 9, top face mesh generator, and hopefully that's us back to where we were. Alright, so it's Pete's turn. You can click and it will offer positions to move to, and eventually your movement will run out, and then that's you done. You can right click to target, try and attack. Who's this? So this is Lorik in the corner. I can right click and attack. Amy damage Lorik for 5 damage. And yep, he starts with 25 and now he's down to 20. So looking good. Yep, he was damaged for 5. So what's a good next thing to do? Um, Maybe I can work a bit on what's it called? The overall flow. So maybe clicking the button can perform the action. Maybe that's what I should do next. So this can be clicking on the UI element to perform some kind of action. You know what? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Let's just let's try and refactor the movement into its own action. That might not be too long. So here are the actions. Let's make sure we got an action here. Make sure we got something that creates, and then also yeah, there are currently two states that could be removed at some point. Select move position, probably doesn't need to be a thing. Perform move, probably doesn't need to be a thing. I'm hoping that I can eventually create an ability system where move is an ability, and when you select move, it will allow you to select a target position as you would any ability, and the yeah, perform movement will just be an action. So let's see. What do we need in this? It's going to be, we just need a target position passed in. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just go action, duplicate this one. Maybe a move action. So we're going to have a battle unit, because there won't be target as such, there'll be target position. So the only unit that's involved in this is the battle unit. And then we will have vector3 int target position. Passing in the parameters, just setting this up in the same way that we have the other ones. So battle unit equals battle unit. This dot target position equals target position. And then when we execute, it's going to do a lot of different things other than this. Perform movement. Let's just rip all of this and see if we can recode it. Okay, so if maybe this is also fine if target position equals null, or if it doesn't have a value. Can this equal null already? It's a struct, so I wouldn't have thought it could. Huh. Should we just assume that they've passed in some kind of target position? If the target position equals position v3i, no need to move, already at target position. And then we'll be done. Target move position is already given to us. The acting unit is already given to us. Movement left is going to be battle unit dot starts dot get. Wait, hold on, that's not right. Do we ever use movement left? Let's get rid of that. I don't think we even used that, because it doesn't make sense. You don't need to know how much movement's left if you've already gotten to this point. So the jump height we will need. That's battle unit dot starts get start jump. This is something that will come in later, which is absolutely fine. Fine to leave it like that as is. I will just create a starting position equals battle unit dot position v3i. Starting position, target position. Why does this need movement range? Find path, movement range. Tentative cost. Can I just rip this out of here and it still acts the same way? We will try. I'll comment that out. This whole action can be commented out for now, and this still works in the same way. Oh, wrong thing. This one still works in the same way. So let's see. So if I check the movement range, it looks fine. It looks fine. I don't think that was even doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1. Yeah, that seems fine. We can probably just rip that straight out of pathfinding. We don't need to know movement range. All we're doing is find the path. That's all we're looking for. In position, and we can get rid of this. Perform movement. Yep. Movement left. Means we don't need that in there anyway. Not like we need that now. We're using this one. Okay, so no more movement left. We don't need it. Look at position. That's a bit shorter, a bit nicer. Battle unit, look at real world position. Do we need or use the current position at all? Doesn't look like it. Battle grid. The grid object is now The grid system is now an instance. Get grid object. Oh, okay, we use it right here. This is just, okay, yeah, that's fine. We have a starting position, but we do also need a current position. Grid system dot instance dot remove. Battle unit. Game object, great. Grid system dot instance add more battle unit stuff. Battle unit position. Then we do some tweening. Battle unit. Jumping down. Battle unit. Same thing. Same thing. And now reduce movement left. We don't have access to this. It's not a singleton. So we can just do an event. Events are probably a better way of doing this anyway. I'm trying to think up what is needed in here. I think it's on step, since it's not on move, it's on step. It's each step of the way. We don't really need to pass in who moved or anything because it's just the current turn. So whoever moved will be whoever's turn it is. So it might just be on step. There's no event args yet. Oh yeah, movement loss per square. That's nice because this could change depending on where we're stepping and how we decide to build that in the future. So I will make event arguments for it just in case it gets a bit more complicated later. But public class on step event args. Event args. Step cost, I guess. Step cost. New, I forgot to add it again. On here, on step event args, nice. New on step. So this will be step cost equals movement loss per square. So each time a character steps, this event will trigger. Oh, we probably do want this actually, because there can be abilities like for each step you take, you heal or you get mana back. So I'm going to add in, just for future sake, stepper battle unit. Or the stepping battle unit. Just so it's obvious this is what it means. Maybe it's too much. You could probably get away with battle unit and just understand that on step as that. But I like to spell it out. Equals battle unit. Okay, so now let's go to the turn controller where we care about how much movement someone has left. I'm running out of time. Turn controller. Is there no start? Initialize. You know what, just tuck it into the bottom. Start. Move action dot on step. So now we've caught the action of someone stepping. Stepping battle unit equals E dot stepping battle unit, but that doesn't really matter in this instance. Movement left minus equals E dot step cost. That's all we need. I think that's all we need. So let's see. We need to get this move action triggering. So when someone tries to move, we move along the path, blah blah blah. Okay, execute. We need to pass in the battle unit and the target position. Perform movement. So it should be in here. In here we don't really want any. We want to get rid of this entirely. So it should be select movement. Where is that? States. Select move position. Okay, on left click here, instead of setting the target position, we don't need this. We need a move action. We need to pass in the battle unit, so that'll be battle.turn.acting battle unit, a position which is move position.value, move action.set level, this will be 0. Is that everything? Action queue, add, move action, get rid of this. What does clear do in this instance? Move position, great, we've grabbed a different move position. Right, so instead of changing to that state, we will get rid of, we don't need the target move position anymore. We can get rid of that. And then we change to perform action battle state, and remember to add in some kind of callback. So what do we want it to do when this is finished? Change state, select action battle state. That's probably fine. So now when we click and we want to move, it'll simply add an action to the list and then start performing the action list. Let's see what's broken. Target move position. Yep, we don't need that anymore. And we need to update this to an actual stat as well at some point. Perform movement. I'm maybe brave enough. Oh, I was going to delete the file, but we can just comment it out and see if anything's broken. No, let's give it a try. So I click, and now it says targeting. So when I click somewhere, and let's see where we are, we're back at select action battle state. So it's done. We'll move 2, and then move 1, and then move 1. Yep, it's all working. Now movement is an action. Ah, I'll just jot down some notes. Fucking hell. What else have I got to do? So I'm going to. There's going to have to be some ability work. Have abilities as a list or something. Then there's going to be make, move, and end turn abilities. Maybe as something fun, I can. Oh, I need to get the inflict states working. Or status effects. Status effects, but that means add status effects in the first place, a way of capturing them and holding them, etc. What else? Some big ones. Oh yeah, adding enemies, that's on the list. Okay, well it looks like the next big step should probably be adding some kind of ability list for battlers, battle units. So there'll be this list of some kind of weapon attack and then spells. That'll be the main list. This is the one that's going to change depending on your class or what talents you pick, etc. But then there will be a function to generate this battle unit's ability list, and that will append the movement at the start, add the whole range of the ones in the middle, and then add the end turn to the end. So I think that's what we're going to work on next time, and then on the back of that probably do some UI button clicks to actually use the abilities and take us to different states. So yeah, I'm happy with this so far. Move, and he moves. Target, just keep clicking, keep killing everyone. Yep, everyone's losing health. Okay, awesome. Bye bye.